with the target. Phase cool encounters. Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Player 2 is almost dead, but gets him.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Not sure how you could break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Here we go. I want to...
Did this super art connect?
Okay. Amazing awareness there.
They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
That combo did in there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes...
USA.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Pass them into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
They create a good situation here.
Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
Ha! They ain't getting up.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Dashes forward.
That was super good.
Goes for the jump in. Not much life left, but their drive usage makes it untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
That was a clinic on how a...
China.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Show me what you have. I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Ooh, let me see some of the good stuff.
Throws them down.
Good stuff there.
Spinning bird hit.
Starts with a jump in. Good anti-air.
That was a good one.
Gets the jump in. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it. Maybe thinking something.
Takes a big gamble and rips out a KO.
Good round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This fight is getting mad personal. I'm liking it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up. Gets in a Hadanshi. Medium kick hits. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Sets up with the jump in. Their life is hanging by a thread. All the throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
And eats it. Flatline zone.
I'm liking that finish.
My win.
Well, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Not gonna lie.
Brazil.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Show me what you have.
Showtime. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Checks with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now.
Gotta be planning something.
Throws them to negate the block.
Smart decision.
Goes for the super art?
Ooh.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use.
What's this?
Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. KO!
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Got their eye on the air.
Smart decision.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one needs to use the front of the corner.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting. Just keep busting out the heavy artillery until you break. Oh, this is getting tense.
In there!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a...
Italy.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
Gotta keep pushing.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Grabs them.
Ooh.
Big counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
They create a good situation.
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Amazing nerves to fight back for the win.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off?
Oh, I want to see them get moving.
Risky up-close scrap still going. Big opportunity now in this corner.
This is where things are going to get very... Oh, burnout activated. You know what you got to do when the chips are down.
Barely blocks the jump in. Player one sees them coming and shrugs it. They're going for the super art.
Wait.
Spends two for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. Wrecks them. Dangerous range here.
Things are getting heated.
Closes it out.
Damn, that was intense.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters got to bring it here.
Sets up with the jump in. The low kick hits.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Charges forward. Sticky to the face. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. They push their way out of the corner. Musasabi no throws them.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Too far for the throw to connect. Are they going to be able to come back and stack victories with more fuel to the fire? Hook them up. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. What a finish.
What was that?
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Put it on the best out list. Talk about a barn.
Unknown.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
We can't wait for this match to begin.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Let me see some of the good stuff.
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker.
Might be collecting Infasia. Nice.
Goes for the super art?
Ooh.
Knockdown. Checks him with a projectile. This is the range that takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Ooh.
Giving him the boots with knee press nightmare. Dashes up. Nice counter. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Hold your breath. Oh God, this is tense.
We just gotta see one more push here to finish it.
They knew the counterattack was coming.
Gotta give it up.
KO!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
This is what a real fight looks like. It doesn't get any better than this.
Sneaks in above. Are we going on super art?
What's this?
Knee press nightmare hit. How will this impact things? Throws a fireball. Get out of there with a back down. Gotta be careful not to whip at this rate.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Will this super art do anything?
No, what?
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
They gotta dig down the flat line though.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Not gonna lie,
Jamaica.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
none of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Gets the jump in.
That was a good one.
Neither of them willing to back off. Heading into the KO.
Ha! They ain't getting up.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Running up a beatdown. Yo, put that away. Jumps up. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super arm.
Amazing awareness there.
Side switch in the corner.
Calm before the storm here.
Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. Just goes for it at this range.
What's this?
What a finish!
Damn, that was intense.
Player 1 mid.
Mexico.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Well, I hope their training paid off.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
That was a good one.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Reads their mind and texts the throw. The damage is real. Gets.
Ooh, nice finish.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. It's a good spot to use the super.
It doesn't get any better than that.
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
I'm liking that finish.
Nice shot.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
All right, let's go.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Projectile to try and change the situation. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Nice one.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jump! They're going for the super art?
Wait.
This is gonna hurt! KO!
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Nature is funny, you know?
USA.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Show me what you have. You call, I answer.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Player 2 has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Gets the jump in.
Gotta be planning something.
This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. This is the range where things get messy. Did this super art connect?
Yeah.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Big, low, reaching heavy.
Wait.
Their timing was on point there. Gets them.
Good round.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Gets the jump in. Who's going to start things off?
I think we're gonna see things open up in a big way.
Just goes for it at this range.
Wait.
Scrapping it out up close. Jump. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Creates an opening with a low heavy.
Amazing awareness there.
Takes the opponent out of the air. What? Anti-air.
That was super good. What's gonna happen next?
The low. In there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Okay, that was a solid win. Give me your takeaway on what we just saw.
We'll see you next match.
Kenya.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
I'm ready to go.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Well, I hope their training paid off. Good stuff there.
Player 1 with the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Gets the jump in.
Smart decision.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. The jump in is denied. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jump. Low heavy hits. Mix up income.
Smart decision.
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Well, this is getting too close to call.
KO.
I'm liking that finish.
That was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
Man, you think these two are best friends or something, way they're feeding on each other.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Ryu-Enbu. Both guys are really vying for dominance. We're in for one hell of a day.
Oh, okay. That's how it is.
Still scrapping for control of the space. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Not much movement, but the distant lead to some big reads the jump in perfectly.
Pushing out the hot stuff.
Bomb critical. What's gonna happen?
Wait.
Still alive? Still alive? Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
Nine.
No, this can't be the end for me.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Still sweating it out here. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Does a good job of pushing back. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. They hit each other.
Well, just a little bit more.
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to hit. Will this super art connect?
Okay.
KO!
Ha, they ain't getting up.
No, that fight was dripping with tension.
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
Round 2.
That's a counter. Blocks the low heavy. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger?
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Player 1, a super art?
What's this?
Can they keep on?
Calm before the storm here.
Dashes! Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. What'll happen? KO!
I'm liking that finish.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Thanks for playing. Congratulations!